Hello, hello. I've sat down now for the third time, so let's see if I am in fact ready to go. Hello, Ninipyeon. Hello, Songville. Thank you for the resubscription. 11-month streak. Soon. I almost pushed stop streaming instead of the scene that has Genshin Impact. So that would have been not ideal. Yeah, we don't often play in the evening, so this must be the evening load-in screen. The one that's like pre-dawn for if you play like really early in the morning is super pretty. I get to see that one occasionally when I'm like updating it. I did update this morning, so unless there's been an update between like 9 a.m. my time this morning and right now, so an update in the last 10 hours, it should load in fairly quickly, even though for whatever reason it will do this where it looks like it's hanging and it's frozen, but then all of a sudden it will just work. I really hope it will just work, because I'm probably only going to play for an hour, so I do want to get started so that we can do as much as possible for an hour. Unfortunately for Songvale, probably most of that hour will be Fireworks Girl. But as a consolation prize, you could just write our P-post instead. Please, game. You make my stream look weird. No, the game is not responding. No! Oh my gosh. Yes. Alright, great. Thank you for all the well-wishing, the prayers that I know all of you sent. Got it going again. We need hopes and prayers to get to the end here. And there we got it. Alright, perfect. Now we just have to wait for another loading screen. Flashbang warning given way too late. It is showing not responding again. Oh, it's back. Alright. Ninipyeon says the moon. Indeed, the moon. The music on that cutscene was really good. I was noticing the music. I played some WoW today, but I did not stream. And I was noticing that the music on the most recent expansion of WoW is also really good. Game music is having a moment. Although I've also just been listening to more music again, in general. Maybe just music is having a moment. How much of my stream is gonna be a loading screen? Music, says Ninipyeon. Moonzik, says Songvale. There was some dialogue, but I didn't read it. We just gotta clear all these out and then we will do something. Gotta turn it down probably. Or I'm sure as soon as people start talking it will backfeed. Which nobody likes. Disco in motion, holiday emotion. Crazy. choice.
Nice to meet you.
Kitty. Alright. Everything in here? Of course we do. Couple of these things to get out of the way. It is hanging for me now as well. Don't worry, it's not you. I'm not sure what the problem is today. One more to clear, I think. Accidentally opened another tab. My bad. We can ascend. Cool. In Mondstadt. Okay. Well, let's do a story quest for today. Fungo says she wishes to ascend. What do you wish to ascend into being able to do? Complete other quests. What else do we have to do? Oh, firework girl strange stories. Do you want to ascend to the heavens with a firework? Fungo says she wishes to ascend to having no chores. Have you considered procrastinating on those chores with RP post? It's an option. I'm just saying, it's an option. Alright. Let's see what we gotta do here. We gotta go here. Alright, we'll teleport. Hydration alert already. Sungwell says she's been working on the RP post for a little bit. I did. Part of my... why didn't the teleport go? Part of my, like, longer than the, initial ad break silence at the beginning was getting my drink. Sungwell said she did really good at hydrating last week, and then yesterday had exactly 1 glass of fluids. See, this is what happens when I don't stream. You don't drink anything, because there's no hydration alerts.
We're looking for the Great Muchina Yokai! Do you know where it lives? Great Muchina Yokai? What's that? Huh? You've never heard of it? It's a sneaky monster that goes around playing tricks on people. It's got magic powers and can even shapeshift into anything it wants.
Fungo asks why they're jumping, because they are youthful children. And they're doing a ritual.
One time, the Great Mujina Yokai stole some rice from our house. And this other time, it pushed my dad into the river.
Fungo says, is it a ritual to summon the monster? I'm gonna go with yes. Ninipion says, they're kids, they don't know why. Kids are crazy.
Sounds like
Sometimes
a very
true.
naughty little monster.
Why are you looking for it?
'Cause we finally found out how to chase it away.
Why are you summoning it then, if you want it to stay away?
My dad said that the Great Mujina Yokai likes to play tricks on people who stay out all the time and don't come home when they're supposed to. So all we need to do is chase it away. Then we can come out and play whenever we want.
Flawless plan.
This monster sounds scary, though. Aren't you guys afraid? Surely your parents must be worried about you.
Songville says these are enterprising children. Indeed. They've got it all figured out.
Oh, not really. I told my dad that I was gonna find the Great Mujina Yokai with some friends, and he didn't even say anything. So we think it must be weak right now. It's probably hiding away so it can rest. Yeah, so as long as we get home before it gets its strength back, we'll be safe. Something sounds very strange about all this, but Paimon can't say exactly what it is.
The dad's attitude doesn't quite line up. He's a yokai.
Yeah, Paimon feels like the Great Mujina Yokai is one of those storybook monsters that doesn't exist in the real world.
I mean, the parents probably don't want their kids staying out all the time.
We should tell them so they don't waste all their time looking for it.
Paimon? No.
Oh, children, listen up. There's no need to go looking for the Great Mujina Yokai, all right? Because it isn't real. Huh? No way.
This reminds me of, like, the argument of, like, whether or not parents should tell their kids about, like, the Tooth Fairy. Because at some point, the kids will decide that the parents were lying to them. And then what they will learn is that sometimes the things their parents tell them is lies. And I don't know how I feel about that personally. But I feel like what we have started here is the journey of these children into distrusting their parents and continuing to rebel as they get older. Pongville says, yeah, well, that's an important life lesson. Your parents lie to you. I watched a video analyzing Disney's Pinocchio last night. And they were talking about how bizarre it is that the movie actually has, like, 5 different villains. But then also the fact is that, like, at the beginning of the movie, Pinocchio is told that he needs to be, like, courageous and brave and true to become a real boy. And actually what Pinocchio does for, like, almost all of the film and what he's rewarded for doing is, like, running away from bad situations. He doesn't solve or defeat any of the evils. He just gets away from them. And the video essayist was talking about how, like, the message of that movie, particularly pertinent for the time because it was released during World War II, is that sometimes you being a good person, like, all you can do is survive, because there are some evils, especially for young children, that are, like, just too big for them to solve. And the most important thing you can do when that's the case is just keep yourself safe and get back to where you're supposed to be. And I was just like, wow, that's really freaking dark. But yeah, that does seem to be the message of Disney's Pinocchio. Sungwell says, and you need to not believe literally anything an authority figure tells you by the time you're an adult. That's fair. It's a very meta take on why culture encourages parents to share things with their kids that the parents themselves think are lies. Mini Pion says deep. Whoa. Yeah, it was interesting. There was also another one that I'm not going to get into that was talking about, like, racism and Dumbo, which was super, super fascinating, but I don't want to get the information wrong on stream, so I'm not going to repeat it. But there's a YouTube channel out there. I think it's called, like, There Will Be Dud or something. All of their Disney videos, there's not that many of them. They release, like, one every 2 years, but it's, like, an hour long when they do. They were good. I liked it.
That's impossible! My dad wouldn't lie to me.
Well, kids.
Your folks are just worried about you is all. They don't want you wandering too far from home because it's too dangerous. That's not true. The Great Mujina Yokai is definitely real.
I love how we're having this fight during a lightning storm on the beach. Like, not only are we crushing their understanding that they can, like, trust the authority figures in their lives, but also we're all gonna die. It's very, very dramatic. The lightning is getting very close.
Yeah! Yoimiya's even making some weapons for us. And then she's gonna show us how to blow it up!
Oh my gosh.
Yoimiya, huh? Wait, as in fireworks prison break, Yoimiya?
Pongwell says, yeah, I really think we should leave the beach right now. I also think now is not the time to learn you can't trust your parents, because it's pretty obvious that you should trust your parents more than woman of indeterminate age who is about to give you large explosives.
We told her all about the Great Mujina Yokai. She said we shouldn't be scared of it. We should learn how to chase it away instead. We've been waiting for ages now. And finally, Yoimiya said that today's the day. Yoimiya plays with us and tells us stories all the time. She wouldn't tell a lie. But... Come on, let's get out of here and go find Yoimiya.
Great, now they're rejecting adults.
Hold on, don't go!
Now they will have to reinvent the wheel of knowledge rather than learning from us.
They didn't seem to take that very well. But Paimon was only trying to look out for them.
Yeah, you missed the meta point.
Who knows what Yoimiya's got to do with this? Let's follow the kids and see what's going on.
Helga says, honk, 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 honk. Hello, Helga. We are just doing a short stream today. But we thought we'd get a little bit done in progressing. Catch up to the children. Well, what way? We're all gonna get struck by lightning.
Guys, don't be so down. He was only joking back there. How could the Great Mujina Yokai not exist, huh? But we've never seen it for ourselves. That's because the Great Mujina Yokai is extra powerful. And that's exactly why I need your help, isn't it?
I thought they wanted her to help them defeat it. Now it seems the other way around. She wants their help to defeat it. Songville says, the deer with the hecked up antlers is outside. He's still making it happen. Is he, like, close to your window? Can you see more clearly, like, what's going on? Or do you just see him, like, off by the garden?
It's okay. Don't be discouraged. Hey, remember, if you want to be a hero, you gotta have patience. And wisdom, too. Even if you can't find it right now, it'll definitely show up before the fireworks show starts. So, remember to come and pick up your weapons from me before then, okay?
For clarity for everybody else, there is a deer near Songville's house that must have, like, run headlong into something. And this year, one of his antlers is just, like, a weird bulge on his head, like a big goose egg if he knocked his head. And the other one is, like, going straight down and is just, like, one bulgy spike instead of, like, going up and being, like, a tapering, I don't know, spike also. Sorry, not that eloquent. But we're hoping that he makes it through the year and that, like, whatever's going on with his antlers does not cause him any issues. More hydration. We are gonna be so liquided. Niddypion did not read Birches initially. That's not what's going on in Songville's yard.
No matter how powerful the Great Mujina Yokai might be, it's no match for my specially made fireworks. Just light them up and you'll scare it off no problem. It's up to you guys to protect your homes, your crops, and your folks.
Lightning strike right now.
Got it. Thanks, Miss Yoimiya. We'll try and be more patient. Oh, yeah. Hold up a sec. I have a few slips of paper for you guys, one each. Remember to give it to your parents and tell them to keep it safe. Just tell them it's from Yoimiya. They'll know what it's about. Okay. Thank you, Yoimiya. Thanks, Yoimiya. Come play with us soon. Sure thing. Will do. Take care on the way back, and I'll see you later.
People who have played Genshin Impact before, is this cutscene sequence supposed to happen during a thunderstorm? Or does it just so happen to be a thunderstorm? Because I honestly could go either way on it. Songville says she's a little bit concerned that the short antler might be developing so as to poke him in the eye. The one that's drooping down or the one that's a goose egg? Songville says the one that's a goose egg. Oh, that's not good. I wonder if we should come up with some way to, like, catch him? I don't know. At the very least, we probably should try to take, like, a clear photo and call, I won't say the name of it, but call that wildlife rehab clinic that is not that far away from us and, like, ask their opinion. Queen Hugo says one time she got struck by lightning in a cutscene. Did it do anything, or did you survive? Nitty Pound says, nah, it's just whatever weather happens in the game. Alright, well this cutscene is much funnier with the bizarre weather moment. We meet again.
Ah, so it was you guys. I guessed as much from the way the kids described you. No worries, though. I'm not blaming you. The Great Mujina Yokai is pretty popular with the kids, so of course they're gonna get upset if someone tries to tell them it doesn't exist. Okay, but it definitely doesn't exist, right? Yeah, the first time I heard about it, I knew straight away that it was probably something the parents had come up with to stop the kids from running off all the time. But when the kids asked me about it, I didn't want to break it to them. I just told them that it looks cute, it likes to play pranks, and doesn't hurt people. So, I guess now the kids' impression of the Great Mujina Yokai is mostly influenced by me. Huh. So in a way, this monster is all a product of your creativity?
I'm so frustrated that the dialogue options Genshin Impact usually characterizes me with are just not at all what I would say. But surely it's a bad idea to keep the lie going like that?
Maybe so. In any case, I'm not gonna be the one who exposes it. Sure, it's likely that the parents just wanted to stop the kids from staying out all the time, but they could have easily had other reasons too. If I just go ahead and tell them that the Great Mujina Yokai doesn't exist without knowing the full story, then who knows? I might be doing more harm than good.
I agree.
Besides, they're just kids. They should be allowed to believe it if it makes them happy.
The sun
That's
comes
more
out.
important to them than questioning what's real and what isn't.
You know?
Heck, I entertain my fair share of fantasies too. The fire diamond that spins around and shoots out lights that are all the colors of the rainbow. Ooh, the mist spirits that live far off in the mountains and guide you to fairyland if you can find them.
It's kind of pleasant that the sun has come out as she starts talking about how important it is for people to dream.
I know that they don't really exist, but I still enjoy believing in them. If someone came up to me and started telling me to stop being so stupid, they don't exist, nah. I'd give them the evil eyes and tell them to get the heck out of my face because it's just so annoying.
I kind of get what you're saying.
Right? So what if it's made up? It's also really awesome and kind of magical. So it's not up to anyone else to tell me what's what.
Fair enough. I would not have worded it that way, but at least I think we're on a similar page of one of the points of value of this type of story.
The things we believed and the experiences we had when we were young turn into our priceless treasures as we grow up. When you were kids, surely you guys believed in things like heroes who slew dragons and sacred swords that cut through darkness. It's the same thing. If we tear apart these kids' fairy tales now, what else do we have to tell them? That Inazuma's locked down? All the grim tales of the Vision Hunt Decree? I think it's a bit too early for all of that.
Yeah, teaching middle schoolers right now who are just convinced that the world is ending and over and everyone is evil, so why bother being anything else, is definitely a big problem. Yoimiya is correct here. It's probably important for kids to have something that they value, and if you can't actually have a good society for them to look forward to, it's probably important for their sense of self to form in a fantasy of positivity, so that they bother trying to make the world a better place.
Yeah! Oh, way too early, for sure!
No need to pretend to agree if you didn't understand.
Whether you understood me or not, don't you worry. I'll take care of the kids and make sure they stay safe. Okay, it's about time I headed back. The Naganohara fireworks show is just around the corner, and there's still a lot of things to get ready. Naganohara fireworks show? Is that hosted by your family or something? Well, yeah. I mean, that's why our name is on the event. It's well known throughout Inazuma. Oh, on the subject, are you busy these days? If not, then you should totally come along. I'll prepare an extra pretty firework just for you.
I'll take you up on that offer, because we have to do this to move on with the plot.
In that case, come with me to Naganohara. We'll go see my bots. There's still a few fireworks to finish off before the show.
I misread the word Pops.
Inazuma is home to the Yai Publishing House, and a lot of people who like to write stories too. In fact, most of what they write is based off of the kinds of fairy tales I was just talking about. A lot of them have bad endings though. Like the fire diamond will get put in a rich person's gallery where it will never be ignited again. Or someone will see the mist spirit and not manage to catch it, but because they angered it, it'll never show itself again.
Oh no.
The hero who slays the dragon becomes the next dragon. The sacred sword that once fought the darkness now becomes a doomsday weapon. I know these kinds of stories are all the rage nowadays, but I really can't bring myself to like them.
I'm kind of on the same page.
If something's magical, it should be kept that way.
Yeah, let us have good things. She's winning me over. I feel like her voice and way of carrying herself might be kind of obnoxious, but I think she has some good ideas. She has some good values.
Hey, Pops, I'm back.
The fireworks show is almost upon us, and the fireworks for each family are almost ready.
Songville's in the same boat. She says, I find it super annoying that I keep agreeing with the things she says in that voice.
Oh, new faces? Who are these two? Friends or customers?
A bit of both, actually. They arrived in Inazuma just recently. Can't let them miss out on a fireworks show after coming all this way, can we?
Well, either way, come on in and have a seat. And I, Naganahara Ryunosuke, will tell you all about the long history of the Naganaharas.
That can wait. Pops, I need to ask you about something.
A long, long time ago.
Pops has started telling his stories again. Sorry about this. Ever since Pops had his accident, his ears don't work too well.
Really? But for a moment there, it almost seemed like you were having a coherent conversation.
Much, much later, people eventually realized that if you grind certain materials into dust, they burn with many beautiful colors.
Pops, wait!
Huh? What?
Did they deliver those firework materials that we ordered yet?
Oh! Yesterday's fireworks have all been delivered. So have the ones from the day before yesterday. And the ones from the day before that.
No, Pops, I meant the materials. The materials that we ordered. They should have arrived today.
Ah, today's fireworks are almost ready too. Don't you worry. Your old man's skills are still as sharp as ever.
No, Pops, the materials. The raw materials for making fireworks.
Sorry?
Materials!
Isn't that what he's talking about?
Oh, the materials!
Oh, okay. So she wants to know about materials, but he's saying he already turned the materials into fireworks. I feel like they're talking about the same thing, but maybe that's the distinction.
Yes, the materials! Sorry, Paimon got all excited because you finally got the message across.
The materials aren't here yet. The couriers did come over to explain why, but, well, I think they did, but I couldn't quite hear what they were saying.
No worries. As long as we know, that's fine. We can just make them later. Don't forget to take the goods in when they deliver them, okay, Pops?
Of course. Leave it to me.
Oh, sorry if we were a little loud. It's always the way, though. It's like that every time I need to ask Pop something.
I think the two of you are quite similar.
I get told that a lot. Because my Pops is deaf, he never argues with anyone and never contradicts them. He just listens cheerfully. When I was little, I thought it was because he really understood me and agreed with whatever I had to say. So I told my Pops everything. Eventually, I realized that the reason he was like that was that he's deaf. But I still tell him stories every day.
Huh? Why would you do that?
It just makes me happy to see him smile, and it keeps him from being lonely, right?
That's actually extremely sad. Like, I guess bittersweet. Melancholy? Something. Oh.
Anyway, more importantly right now, the fireworks show is right around the corner and the materials still haven't arrived. we need to think of an alternative.
Yoimiya? Is that you?
Oh, you scared me there! I thought I told you to be more careful before you speak.
Sorry.
Hold on, I'm coming over.
What's going
No
on
one's looking.
here?
Okay, you can come out now. Come around the side.
The person hiding inside the house carefully crawls out the
We're lucky
window.
that no one from the Tenryo Commission was around. Otherwise, we'd all be in big trouble.
Sorry, I guess I was a little rash, but when I heard you come back, I just...
Don't worry, Sakajiro. So far, at least, everything is going according to plan. We're going to look for firework materials shortly. While we're out, we'll sort out the boat situation for you, as promised.
Thank you for all your help.
Who is this, and why is he hiding in your house?
He's one of our old customers. He came back to Inazuma from the outside world not long ago. While he was smuggling himself in, the Tenryo Commission found him and put out a warrant for his arrest.
An arrest warrant?
Shh, keep it down. We don't want to draw any unwanted attention. If Sakajiro is caught, there's no knowing what crimes they could charge him with. All we can do is find him a boat and send him out of Inazuma again.
But isn't there a thunderstorm out in the ocean?
Yeah, we know it's going to be dangerous, but there aren't many other options left.
What if the boat capsizes? Drowning is really scary.
Yeah.
If things are this bad, couldn't you have just not come back in the first place?
Well, there's something I felt I had to do. But as soon as I got back, I started hearing about all these unbelievable changes. I had made my mind up originally, but now I'm not sure anymore. I didn't want to cause any trouble for Yoimiya or Mr. Ryunosuke, but I'm very grateful to them for taking me in.
Hey, no worries. You're more than welcome. Remember what I said? As long as you've got that little piece of paper, you'll always be a valued customer of the Naganoharas.
But if you lose your receipt, no returns.
Little piece of paper?
Like the paper slips you gave to the kids?
Yep, the same paper slips as the one I gave to the kids earlier. Whenever a customer orders fireworks for a commemorative event, we always include a little paper slip with the goods. Only people from inside my family can understand what's written on it. It's the recipe for the fireworks they ordered. If someone shows a Naganohara that paper slip, we guarantee we can make the exact same firework as the original one they purchased, whether it's 10 or even 100 years later.
Wow, that is so awesome!
It's a family tradition. All our regular customers know about this.
The slip I have is from back when my parents ordered fireworks from Mr. Ryunosuke. Now that I think about it, it must be nearly 20 years ago. Who would have thought that things would turn out the way they have?
It'll be fine. Escaping in a boat is just a last resort for if there's no other way. I'll still try and come up with a different solution, because it'd be much better if you could stay in Inazuma.
I think this is touching that they really care about their customers. I do think it's also kind of funny, though, that, like, if you buy an explosive from us 20 years ago, your child will be smuggled out of the country at a moment of need.
Whatever their reasons might be, if our customers come to us looking for help, we're not about to leave them high and dry.
Fair enough, dude. Again, you do seem pretty cool. It's just a shame about your demeanor, but you do seem like a nice person.
Thank you. This way, I still have some time to consider my options.
Fungal thinks that's pretty
All
funny,
right.
too.
Well, let's not stay out here in the open for too long. Hurry up and get back inside. I'll let you know as soon as I have an update for you.
All right, I'll leave it to you then, I guess.
Sakajiro goes back into hiding.
It's a shame. They still wouldn't give him a permit, even though he was born and raised in Inazuma. Speaking of, you guys only got here recently. How did you manage to get a permit?
Magical powers, but if anybody asks, we went through a long bureaucratic process on Rito.
Even then, we only got through thanks to some help from Miss Hiragi Chisato of the Kanjo Commission.
I see. So you had big shots helping you. I guess that won't be of much help to Sakajiro.
If I try to come or go on the road, they definitely still hold me up. However, if I just teleport back and forth, nobody knows. So if only I could take somebody besides Paimon with me through teleportation, that might work.
I just wish the commissions could be a little bit more flexible. I bet nowhere else you've been is quite like Inazuma, huh?
Each Archon has their own idea on how to run things.
Well, no matter what, I have to find a way to help him. I'm sorry. I invited you to come watch the fireworks, but now I have to run a few errands. You don't have to join me if you don't want to. I can go sort out the firework materials in the boat by myself, and then you can come meet me back at the house later.
I don't mind coming along.
Oh, cool! Then let's start with Sakajiro's boat. We can chat along the way. Oh yeah! If it's fine with you, can I ask how you two first met?
I don't remember.
He saved me from drowning this one time, and after that, we started traveling together.
Oh, okay.
Why do you ask?
Nothing. I'm just quite envious of your relationship. If my pops had a person like you around, his being deaf wouldn't hold things up all the time. Why do you look so excited?
Because
Are you gonna join
he's
her
a
father?
person and not floating child or a mascot.
You should stay with them. You might like it here.
Koichi, I'm here! How is the boat coming along?
Yeah, it's, all right, I guess. I was questioned, though. Wait, should we really be talking about this in front of them?
I'm in on the conspiracy.
Oh, don't worry, they're my friends. You can trust them. They came with me to check up on the boat.
Yeah, you could say we're all in the same boat here.
I'm so sorry. Pleasure to meet you.
Oh, I see. Sorry, I didn't mean to doubt you. I'm just being cautious. The boat is ready, but I'll have to be discreet moving it here.
Huh? Why is that?
Because of the Sokoku decree, the Tenryo Commission is really suspicious of any kind of seaborne vessel. Even the smallest ones, they'll stop and interrogate us, demanding to know what we plan on doing with it. It's a real nuisance.
I bet.
I
Yeah.
understand. I'm sorry for dragging you into this mess.
Don't be silly. I'm actually happy you came to me for help. I've always come to you for fireworks, and again this time, so just consider this my way of saying thank you. Right, I'll go fetch the boat now. I should be back shortly.
Thank you. Oh, if it's on the way, you can always pick up your fireworks from my house. Everything was made in strict accordance with what was on the paper slip. You won't find the slightest thing wrong with them.
All right then. The fireworks show will be starting soon, won't it? You should make sure your new friends get to see it. It's an Inazuma tradition after all.
Yep, that's the plan. Oh, you know what? You should tell them about your past. About the first time you ordered fireworks for my family.
That's a long story, actually. Where do I start? Maybe I'll come back to that after moving the boat here.
Oh, right, yeah. Got caught up in the conversation there.
Okay, well, I'll leave you to it for now and meet you back here later.
Lucky you reminded me. Otherwise, I would have ended up chatting the rest of the day away. I've been so busy with the fireworks business these past few days that I haven't had a moment to stop and chat with anyone. It's killing me. Of course, Pops is happy to listen to me chatter away, but because he can hardly hear anything, it's difficult to get an interesting reaction from him. And I'm doing it again, aren't I? What I meant to say was, while Koichi is bringing the boat here, we should try to find some firework materials.
Are those the kind of
I
thing
need
that
to make
just end
fireworks
up
not
being...
just for you guys, but for those kids and Sakajiro as well. We're missing a lot of materials.
Is there usually... You know what? Never mind. If it's too much trouble, don't worry about us.
It'll be fine. It's actually like this every year. There's always a bunch of extra orders to slot in here and there. When people want fireworks, it's always because they have something to commemorate. And if they miss the chance, they might never get another one. So, no matter how busy I am, I'm always happy to take their orders.
So, what you're trying to say is that you enjoy the work?
Oh, I do! I really do! Being born into a family of fireworks makers, I feel like since I was a kid, I've been obsessed with watching things go boom! And then seeing all the lights and colors and... But what I really wanted to say was, don't worry about me. It'll all be fine.
Oh, so that's what you meant. Your main point got a bit buried in all that extra information.
Sorry. It's just that good conversation can be as fleeting as fireworks sometimes, you know? So, when I'm in the mood and I've got a lot to say, I just have to get all out there in one go and leave no regrets.
I have to admit, I do something similar. I'm aware that people don't want to listen to me generally. So I learn to talk really, really fast so that I can share all these different points and these deep thoughts that I have so that, you know, like, before they say, like, okay, I don't want to listen anymore, I'm leaving or something like that. Hopefully I've gotten to say all of my points, and I get to feel like I express myself a little bit before people are just done listening to me.
Let's head to the city. I think I'll try my luck with some people that I know.
Question! Doesn't it hurt your voice talking all the time?
No, it does not.
It can get uncomfortable, I guess, but what else would I be using my voice for?
Huh. You kinda have a point.
She's kind of annoying,
Please
but
speak
she
to
is
President Sangha.
pretty
I
good.
understand.
Ah, here we are. Hello, Morihiko. How's business these days?
Hello, good to meet you.
Yoimiya, there you are. I thought you might show up. Ha, no need to beat around the bush. You're here for the fireworks materials, I assume. I put a batch aside just for you. It'll definitely be enough.
But he doesn't even know how many we need yet. Inipyan says, pretty sure she's not the only person in the world who likes to talk a lot. Yeah, there's also Paimon and me.
Huh? Really? How did you know?
Because a fireworks show is coming up. And that usually means you'll be running all over the place trying to get your hands on some last-minute materials. I've come to expect it now. There's always a few extras unaccounted for, eh?
Oh, I'm so sorry for bothering you every time.
Ah, come on now. You know I didn't mean it like that. I'd sooner have my business go under than turn down one of your requests. What about you two? Are you the ones needing some fireworks made?
Sorry for the trouble.
It's no trouble at all, my friend. Once when I had an argument with my son, Yoimiya was the one who came and calmed him down. I'm hopeless at communicating with him. If it wasn't for Yoimiya, who knows, he probably would have run away by now.
I feel like rather than just calling her when you have conflict with your son, either her or someone else should help you learn to speak with him.
Nah, he was never gonna come to that. He's a sensitive kid and he cares a lot about your feelings. It's just, he doesn't know how to express it.
So you as his dad need to step up and gain some communication skills.
Maybe if you turn that frown upside down once in a while, he might feel more at ease.
Oh.
Yeah, I guess I'm probably too serious around him. Which is strange, because I don't think I'm anything like that when I'm talking with other people.
Don't worry about it. No one's perfect. If you have any more trouble in the future, just come to me. Even if it's not fireworks related, I'll happily oblige. Customers come first. Always.
This fireworks shop is absolutely ridiculous in what it offers to its customers. It's fantastic, actually.
All right then. Everyone's always saying what a good kid you are. Your father must be very proud of you. Go ahead and take the ore, by the way. It's on the house.
Oh, no you don't. That's out of the question.
Don't worry. Just take it as a token of my gratitude.
Gratitude won't pay your bills, though. Don't do this to me. Can't we just play by normal business rules here?
I already said it's fine. Please, just take it. Surely you've got a load of other things you need to get done today.
Well, how about this then? I'll record this in my notebook, and we can consider it a down payment against any fireworks you want to purchase in the future.
There's no convincing you, is there? All right then, if you insist. Pass on my regards to your dad. Tell him Morihiko wishes him health and happiness.
Will do. You look after yourself as well. Don't push yourself too hard. You don't want to make yourself ill again.
Everyone seems to really like you, Yoimiya.
Seems like you'd happily do anything for anyone.
You're not the first person to say that. In fact, some people think I'll literally do any favor they ask me to. When that happens, I say to them, hey, this is a fireworks store. We do fireworks. But they don't always listen, so it can't be helped. But also, it's not really a big deal. Anyway, we've got all the materials we need now, so that solves that problem. Next, we just need to go find someone to process them.
Alright. Onward to the next thing. Sungvale, how are you feeling? Is she winning you over? Or have you turned off the stream because her voice?
Hajime, Mr. Aminoma, it's me!
Ah, Yoimiya. If I'm not mistaken, you must be here for some firework materials.
Seems like everyone knows how busy Yoimiya gets leading up to the fireworks show.
Sungvale says, angry expression.
I'm very sorry. Would you be able to wait for a while? I have quite a backlog of weapons orders right now.
No worry. Oh, wait, actually, yeah, that could be a problem. Some worries. How about this? Do you need a hand? As long as we can get through your orders, you can help me process my ore, right?
That will depend on my master.
Oh, you don't mind, do you, Mr. Aminoma? As you know, it's not long now until the Naganohara fireworks show starts. There's still a lot of fireworks left to make if I don't finish them on time.
Talkative as ever, I see, dear child. The essence of Amenoma art is patience and focus. When the mind is disturbed, it will show in the blade that is forged.
You need to be better at pre-planning and time management.
If you badger Hajime like this, you will only succeed in disrupting his concentration.
But this is a special circumstance, surely. The Naganohara fireworks show is right around the corner.
So give me your ore, and I will process it for you.
Huh? Master, you mean you'll do the work personally?
Is that so surprising? It is, after all, the only option.
Thank you for helping out, Mr. Aminoma.
You're quite welcome. The Naganohara fireworks show is an important event. This I know well. In addition to this, I am indebted to Ryunosuke for all the business he has given me. But Yoimiya, you should plan things more carefully in the future. Do not rush everything at the last minute.
I called that line. I called it.
I'll try my best. In the future, I'll get some extra materials in to cover any unexpected changes of plan late in the day.
Though for you, dear child, no matter how much you prepare in advance, it may never be enough.
That's a sick burn. Sungvale says, why is he smacking the anvil for no reason? He's trying to look busy.
Excuse me. I will be back shortly.
Amenoma Togo finishes
Mr.
processing the
Aminoma!
ore.
Just look at the shape and size of these grains. It's beautiful. I'm at a loss for words. It's been a while since I've seen you take up your tools, but it looks like your craft hasn't degraded one bit.
Of course. I have studied these techniques my whole life. They are impossible for me to forget.
So have Amenoma Art and Naganohara Fireworks been working together for a long time already?
Back in the day, it was my master and Ryunosuke's father. The people may have changed from one generation to another, but the ingredients required to make fireworks have remained the same. Hajime, in the future, this will be up to you.
I know.
All right, I won't bother you guys any longer. Oh, remember to come and watch the fireworks. Okay, time to head off. Koichi probably isn't back just yet, but let's go wait for him.
Alright. I wonder if it will, like, make us wait till a certain time of day for Koichi? Either that or we're about to have a run-in with the cops. Place your bets now. Actually, can we do a poll? Do you think we're gonna have to wait or run in with the cops? Should I make a real poll? I'm gonna make. Oh, I guess we're just voting. Songvale and Anypound both think it's gonna be the cops. All right, let's see.
Just as I thought, he isn't back yet. But not to worry, because actually, I've been hoping for a chance to have a nice long chat with you all day. Sorry for dragging you with me everywhere. Everyone's been so good to me, though. It's all gone really smoothly.
Feels like Paimon has barely spoken a word this whole trip.
It was nice just listening quietly.
I felt like I was neglecting you guys, so I wanted to find an opportunity to catch up. When we first met, I was in a hurry. We didn't have a chance to sit down and have a proper chat. You guys are travelers, right? So, where else did you go before coming to Inazuma?
Liyue, the nation of contracts.
I haven't been to Liyue before, but from what I've heard from Miss Beto, it sounds like a really interesting place. But something big happened there recently, right? Didn't their Archon leave all of a sudden?
Yeah, a lot of crazy things went down as a result. Luckily, everyone worked together to stave off a huge disaster that could have wiped out the whole city.
Oh, well, that's good to hear. I gotta say, it's pretty remarkable that the citizens managed to step up and keep things going even after their Archon left. I mean, I sure can't imagine Inazuma without the Shogun. My friend once said to me that only people with a strong will and a clear purpose decide to go traveling. Maybe it's to see a certain view or to fulfill a certain wish.
That might be the first time in history that I have ever heard people assert that about travelers.
So, what made you guys embark on your treacherous journey to Inazuma?
I'm looking for my sister.
And we're looking for answers from the gods, too.
You were separated from your family because of a god? Oh, that must be really tough.
Sometimes it is.
I get it. Well, if that's how it is, then that's how it is. You know, I was going to ask if you guys wanted to stay here in Inazuma. Unlike the outside world, what Inazuma seeks is eternity. In other words, a state of tranquility where very little ever changes. The advantage of that is that if you're ever tired from your journey, Inazuma's a great place to come and rest. Let me put it this way. I was just worried that you might be getting weary. And if you keep pressing on in that state, you might start to lose sight of the things that made you want to start your journey in the first place.
Yeah, it's tough when that happens.
Sometimes. That's also just how it is.
When you're exhausted, everything becomes an uphill struggle. Even trying to have fun. You won't be able to enjoy yourself if you're too tired.
Very true. I mean, that's a big part of the reason that it took so long to get on stream today, and indeed, we will be wrapping it up here somewhat soon.
An adventurer friend of mine once told me that if you're too focused on reaching the end of the race, you'll miss a lot of opportunities and precious moments to be had along the way. Don't worry, though. I'm sure I can think of some way to get you feeling relaxed and happy. And you're here now, so even if you're gonna leave eventually, I want to make sure you at least leave with fond memories. Who knows? Once you're reunited with your family, maybe you'll find Inazuma the right kind of place to call home.
I'll add it to my list of candidates.
I already have an idea of the color and type of fireworks I want to give you guys. I'll keep it a secret for now, though.
Yoimiya, I'm back. Sorry to keep you waiting. Let's head over to the boat. Or, did you want to keep chatting a little longer?
We just finished, as it happens.
Okay, good. Let's go then. Just act naturally, though we don't want to raise any suspicion.
If it can withstand the storms out on the ocean, it must be super sturdy, right?
Yeah, I'm not so sure about that, Paimon.
Absolutely. Rest assured that the quality is guaranteed.
And, you know, if it's not, you'll be on the ocean, so how will you sue me? Alright. Well, I do see that a long ad break, I think it said 5 minutes, 4 minutes, several minutes, will be starting in a minute and a half, and we are coming up on our hour. So I'm inclined to leave this right at what I assume is nearly the finale of this little story bit, until we can complete this part of the story to unlock the next part of the story so that we can continue doing the story. Songbirl says, alas, the animals are yelling at her. The duck sounds sad. They want dinner. They're hungry. The pony is always sulking. I believe that is his primary mood. Ninipyeon says, no. I'm sorry. I will try. I think my plan is probably Thursday. I don't know if I want to say no. I am fairly certain there will be no WoW Wednesday. So do not expect stream on Wednesday. But I'm thinking the second Genshin stream will actually be on Thursday again this week. But it is with all of that that we come to the end today. Thank you for hanging out. And I will look forward to seeing all of you again very soon. You're welcome, Ninipyeon. Thanks for coming by. She says it was very chill, very fun. Yeah, I liked the story today. As much as the voice acting is not necessarily my favorite thing, I have found that I do quite enjoy the character. Pongvale also says thanks for the stream. You're most welcome. Alright, I'm gonna let that ad run out and then we'll be gone for the day. Have a good one, folks. 70 streams? That is crazy, Songvale. We have been going at this for a long time. Thank you for all of your support. And I'll see you for 71 later this week. Bye, everybody. Waving at the screen. Bye-bye.
Mm.